Hello my lovelies, and welcome to your reading. This is a timeless collective reading for twin flames, soulmates, soul connections. I'm just burning some Palo Santo and some white sage just to cleanse the area of any negative energies coming in for you or for me during this reading. So let's get started. We're going to use some dice here so that we can get some relevance for this reading. So we have Mars, first of all. And Mars talks of action. It's also quite an aggressive, fiery planet as well. We have Aries, which is very, very similar to Mars, that same energy, that fired up, passionate energy. And we have the second house here, which is about the material, the physical. So in relation to this kind of Mars, Aries energy, that may be, physical attraction, sexual chemistry, that kind of thing. And we have the letters R, A, N, and I think that's a Z. So they could be letters from their name, your name, car license plates, anything like that. So I'll just put that to the side there, and let's get started on your reading. So the person on your mind, we'll look at their current energy towards you and towards this situation. So let's take a look. And the masculine energy will be here in the sun, and the feminine energy will be here in the moon. And we have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is very much about being plagued by thoughts. So the swords are all about thoughts and intentions. We can see here there's a crow here, so there could be dark thoughts, messages from spirit as well. The Seven of Swords talks about that deceptive energy, being clever, being skillful or manipulating. As we're seeing the crow up there in the corner, I'm really thinking about manipulation. And as the person in this card is holding two swords and they're almost covering it up with a cloth, it's like they have two paths, and so they're wanting to be deceptive about this, or clever. Perhaps there is a taboo element to this connection. We have liar, so that's a very similar energy coming through there. Be careful of someone sneaky, and that's exactly what I was saying there. They're being sneaky, they're being deceptive. So just be wary of that there. We have distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. I'm actually picking up that at least some of the distance, some of the hiding aspects, some of the staying away from you, some of the silence is this manipulation that I'm picking up on here. It's almost dark psychology, that kind of thing that I'm picking up on, trying to get you. It's almost that forbidden fruit syndrome. If you can't have it, then you want it more, or if you don't see it, then you think about it more. And I feel like your person might be doing that on purpose. They might be purposely breadcrumbing you or staying away from you, hiding from you, ignoring you, to try and get you to obsess over them. That's the kind of energy I'm getting out there. And we have air sign energy coming through, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So again, that's about thoughts, intentions, the mind. You know, again, we could be seeing that cunning manipulation energy coming through. So we'll take a closer look at that with the tarot here. We have the Four of Cups. I feel like this person that I'm picking up on is generally miserable. They're unhappy with their way of life. They feel stuck. They feel resentment towards everyone, pretty much. They hate their lot in life, but they feel stuck. They feel miserable. And so basically they want to make everyone else miserable as well, but I'm feeling like this particular person I'm picking up on does like to play games, particularly with women, as a form of not only entertainment, but distraction. And we have the Eight of Wands here. So I'm feeling, because this is going around in a circle, like a clockwise motion, I'm feeling that it's that looping energy. They could even do like physical loops around you. You know, you may see them driving around your block or something like that. But I'm picking up this cycling, looping energy. It could be, you know, they only see you once every 3 weeks, or you know, they do something intentionally. There's a pattern there. You'll recognize a pattern is what I'm saying. There's a clear-cut pattern. It's like they'll do something and then they'll go away and hide for 3 weeks or precisely 9 weeks, or, you know, there's a definite pattern there, and it's in that pattern that you'll recognize that it's done on purpose. This is done intentionally. So that's where you will see it. And we have the Three of Wands here. It's like they're trying to build something. They're trying to orchestrate something. Yeah, it's like they bring it to a climax and then they run away again. It's like a game for them, but it's like they're using dark psychology here. So we'll take a look at your energy before we go any further with that. Towards this situation, towards this person here. What are you thinking about this person that's in your energy? We have the Ace of Swords. So you could be in your head a lot about this person as well. But that could be because of the psychology that they've been using. The manipulation is geared towards making you obsessed with them. These dark psychology tricks, they can be quite potent in getting people to obsess. We have pets, getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. This person could be involved with one of your pets, or you could be involved with one of theirs. You could be their pet groomer, they could be your pet groomer. You know, you could have horses and they could have something to do with that. There could be a vet, or I'm getting more that it's metaphorical, that you are their pet, that it's almost like they're keeping you on a leash, but we're trying to see your energy towards them here. And the card pregnancy came out here. I don't think that's a literal pregnancy. I think it's more, you know, this has been a long time coming. It's a process. It's been evolving over a course of time. And we have moving, change of residence, moving in with your partner. So at the start with the dice, we did see, you know, this is about the physical. And so, you know, they could live in your area, they could live where you walk your dog. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on there. They could definitely be in your community, in your area. I'm picking up that you may find it hard to avoid them. We have the Six of Wands. So it's something about recognition, or I'm getting more of this back and forth flirtation energy between the two of you. It's all very physical. It's that wands energy of look at me kind of energy. We have the Two of Cups. So clearly you are thinking that this is real. You are thinking that this is the one. You are thinking that this is a soul connection. And you know what, it could just be that they are still in their unhealed aspect. So we will have to look closer into this. And we have the Three of Cups here. There's this definite community vibe. They're in your community. And I feel like you have a hard time actually ignoring them when you want to. Because you have to walk past them. You have to drive past them. They have to come into your workplace. There's something around there, some aspect of not being able to hide. And there could have been at the start, at least. You know, you were enjoying it. You were enjoying the give and take, the flirtation side of things. And you wanted a new beginning with them. So we'll look a bit closer. We'll look at the zodiac cards here. We have more fire energy, more passion energy. Yeah, this person is very attracted to you, very physically attracted to you. They probably have never told you that. Yeah, this could have started off as just a chase. You know, we saw in your cards here that there was this flirtation energy. But it's evolved over time. We saw with that pregnancy card here. But this person is very much physically attracted to you. So where is this going? We have 999 release. Endings are new beginnings in disguise. An ending symbolizes the closure of one door and the opening of another. The whisper is reminding you to release and allow. It is in the release where the magic happens. So I'm feeling like release is release from their mundane, release from, like I say, that they're very unhappy with their situation. They appear to be quite unhealed, at least for now. And they're feeling really stuck. And you give them that release from that situation. And, you know, if they are fantasizing about you, they probably give you a physical release from it as well. Do you love me the way I love you? Now that's really funny. I'm finding this quite humorous actually, because at the start it looked like they were manipulating you. They were using dark psychology, and I'm pretty sure that they were. They had nothing but bad intentions at the start. You know, I feel like they'd probably done this kind of thing with other women, and it was just a game. It was just, you know, nothing to them. It was just something to pass the time, something to get them through the mundane. And they used dark psychology on you. They used manipulation. They used breadcrumbing. They stayed away from you. They hid from you. They used these little games to try and get you to obsess with them. But in the process, they've actually played themselves. They've fallen in love with you. Now, you were picking up that this was a soul connection, and it very may well be. They could just still be in their unhealed aspect, so just keep that in mind. So we'll cut back to your energy here and we'll pull a zodiac card. We have Mercury. So Mercury talks of communication. And, you know, we know that when Mercury's in retrograde, everything goes wrong. Goes wrong with communication. So I'm feeling like communication has been a problem between the two of you. It's been very cutting in and out and long periods of silence. And as we saw, that was very much intentional here. And that's been what's driving you crazy. Just the not knowing and the not having closure is driving you absolutely insane and putting you in your head, and that's why you're in that Ace of Swords energy here. And, you know, that was what they wanted you to be in. They wanted you to be in that Ace of Swords looping energy. We have 1, 2, 3, vision. Your path will not look identical to anyone else's. That is what makes you unique. Remember that as you stay the path that feels connected. The path will continue to lead you to alignment. Let your vision be as different as you are. Now, I've been picking up on this theme a lot lately with twin flame readings, and I didn't specifically say that this was going to be a twin flame reading. However, I've been picking up on this energy a lot lately with twin flames, that it does appear to, on the surface, be a narcissistic type situation, or even, you know, somewhat sociopathic, psychopathic type energy, where they're using that dark manipulation, they're using breadcrumbing, they're using these timing techniques, you know, silence and then metered little bits of communication, and, you know, cutting in and out, and it's all designed, it's psychology designed to get you to be obsessed with them. However, I've been picking up a lot lately that this is the unhealed aspect of them. And eventually they're going to cause their own tower moment. They're going to cause that catastrophic energy that comes through and, you know, wipes the slate clean, puts them into the Three of Swords energy, that heartbreak energy, which they'll probably get themselves there by doing this kind of behaviour. And that will force them into a dark night of the soul, a death of the ego, and then, you know, a spiritual awakening, a healing of past traumas. And then they can come to you as the Emperor, the healed version, the healed divine masculine. So yeah, and it's very much, if this is a true twin flame connection, it's almost like it's a test that the Divine Feminine will stay the course. I see a lot online with these kind of readings, these twin flame readings, not just my own but others as well. People that comment on it, a lot of women are like, oh, well, I don't want him anyway, or he can stay away from me, or I've had enough of his BS and blah, blah, blah. And I can't help but think, well, you're not a true twin flame. You're not the Divine Feminine, because the Divine Feminine would have stayed the course. The Divine Feminine recognises that she too was unhealed at the beginning, that she too was very toxic at the beginning, that she too did things that weren't right at the beginning, and it was only through her own healing and understanding her awakening that she can now see that the Divine Masculine is in that aspect as well. You know, we're all one, and we're all at just different levels of ourself. We are all different aspects of the one. That's why you can never, after awakening, you can't judge anyone anymore. You can't look down on anyone anymore, because you understand at a soul level that they're just different aspects of you. We are all just one. We are all the one divine. We're all divine. We're all the universe. And we're all just different aspects. I miss you. Yeah, and again we're getting that, you know, you're not seeing them, you're not hearing from them, you're not getting that closure, that communication, and you do really miss them, and it is quite sad. You know, and don't bury your feelings. Here's the thing, is that once we go through the awakening, particularly Divine Feminine, recognizing that when you feel the feelings, allow yourself to feel it. Don't suppress your emotions. Don't say to yourself, oh, well, I shouldn't be feeling that way. That person online said that I can't feel that way, or I'll lose my Divine Masculine. Or it's perfectly okay to feel the feelings. In fact, it's not okay to suppress them. It's never okay to suppress your emotions and feelings. Always allow yourself to feel the feelings so that you can process them. And that's where true healing and true understanding always comes in. So, we will pull an Astro card for the mutual. I would like to see, Spirit, what is the energy coming forward? You know, we can see here that the Divine Masculine is still very unhealed, but they're heading for a tower. And we have Juno, betrayal, fears, commitment, marriage, heartbreak. And that's, like I said, is that they're heading for that Three of Swords. They're heading for that heartbreak energy, and it's because of their own doing. We can see with these cards that they did start off manipulating you. They did start off being a player. They did start off using you and, you know, having pretty poor intentions for you. But as the journey's gone on, they've actually begun to have feelings for you. You know, it's progressed from just a physical desire into something a lot deeper. And as it goes on, it'll get deeper and deeper, because this is a soul connection. And eventually, they're going to end up hurting themselves because of their own behaviour. They're going to throw themselves into that tower moment, that destructive energy, which is going to put them into that heartbreak energy, that death of the ego, dark night of the soul, and then they can come into their awakening to be with you. So I'm going to pull a song card here, just to tie it all together. And what a beautiful song to end this reading on. 1,000 Years by Christina Perry. And that's exactly right. You know, you have You've known them for 1,000 years or more, however old your soul is, because you are them. You are the one. There is no duality. There is only one. And, you know, that is the difference between whether this is a true twin flame connection or not. And that is, will you stay the course? Will you both stay the course? And if the answer is no, then you're not true twin flames. And I am going to leave it right there on that note. And if you enjoyed that, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And check out some of my other stuff as well. And I look forward to seeing you next time. See ya!